Peace, 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 family. Always love, light, phenomenal healing. Let's talk about it. Round with me if you shall. Now, beautiful souls, y'all already know. We talked about Narma and the land of Narma. We have talked about Obejana, the world of Obejana. Europeans call the Orion constellation. So now we'll dive and realm a little deeper. The Handu Ruga beings. Now, when we're talking about the Handu Ruga beings, now we're talking about beings that carry radiation. Ashe. These were the most feared, the most despised, the most hated celestial beings due to the carrying of the radiation. Cold-blooded destructiveness and evil. These are notes that I took down from Credo Matwa Ashe. And this celestial being, Handu Ruga, is an omen of great war to come. Metallic helmet carries radiation, low vibrations, frequencies, and energies. Slithers like a snake. And in this knowing, when I speak of these things, I allow our ancestors to come through and give more fruit about it. This is deep when we're talking about celestial beings and radiation. Angels, angelic frequencies, all of this adds up when we're talking about oneness and the law of the all. Ashe. So, the Handu Ruga beings. Okay? So, now, the Mune. Mune beings, or Utangatega. Utangatega beings. These beings from the Zulu people or the Akuwana people. Ashe. And the Akuwana people are bloodlines of the Zulu people. These were our Afura ancestors that have literally one-on-one sessions, healing sessions in alignment with celestial ancestors. Ashe. So the Mune people, the Mune beings, 12 feet tall, pointed tip heads. Now realm with me when we're talking about Odudua, any Afura, Ifas, Babas, when we're talking about the coned hats. So all this, I didn't even write that down. This is just a deep channel message that realms with beautiful souls that literally understand how our celestial ancestors bond with us all day, every day, while we breathe and sustain life. So, 12 feet tall, very thin, pointed head, tubes out of the butt. Now, there's a deep story, tube coming out of the butt. So, the Zulu warriors, when they seen the Mune being, they went straight into warrior mode, ready to destruct, instead of feeling. So their first reaction was a reaction that went to divine reciprocation. So allow me to explain the story. As the Zulu people went to attack this divine Mune being, it let off gas out of the tube of the buttocks. And this gas created warts all over the bodies, from the private parts, in between the testicles, in between the toes, all over their bodies, due to this Mune being passing gas. Just passing gas. Excuse me, I'm gonna laugh. It's interesting enough. When it comes to our celestial ancestors, it all goes to the vibrations, frequencies, and energies we are in, and the vibrations, frequencies, and energies that we give off. And being aware when vibrations, frequencies, and energies are coming. That is when you are in your God and Goddess body. Ashe. Beautiful butterflies, a huge monarch. Ashe. So where there's life, there's life. So, with this divine Mune being passing gas on the Zulu warriors, and then they needing to go to a deep practitioner to heal them of what? Pretty much the reciprocated energy and the defensive mechanism of the Mune being. Ashe. With the light today, y'all. The Gazange beings. The Gazange beings, they were 12 feet tall as well, and slightly taller than the Mune beings. The arms grew front, not on the side, on the front. Metallic helmets as well. Red beaming eyes, like laser beaming eyes. And when they came around, the smell of gas and diesel, though there's no vehicles, no gas, no fuel injected machines around, this is when you know you're in the presence of a Gazange being. You're in the home, chilling. Ashe, come through. Come through. Gazange. Beautiful beings, when they come in the presence, you'll light a candle. You smell gas. Where your vibration, frequency, and energy is at a high frequency, as soon as you light that candle and set intentions, Gazange beings are present in the knowing. Come through, ancestors, come through. And these beings, the red laser beams, ting, how they light up as they're reciprocating high vibrations, frequencies, and energies to us as we breathe and sustain life. Yes. And they slither through the grass like ghosts. So, seeing movement in the grass with nothing present, Gazange beings love to leave that signature mark. Ashe. Let's go to the next. Niku Mobe. Niku Mobe. The Niku Mobe beings, oh God, we'll say oh God, for the simple fact that I love this because it realms deep with Ogun. Now, realm with me. This is the God of iron, the celestial being, the man of iron, a space-faring celestial being. Tribes wearing black clothes and ephahs of that shrine do not trust you. They will show you a piece of metal with a rod on it that has been driven into a piece of wood. And the priest will tell the beautiful soul that they do not trust that this is Chimumbe Ogo. And in tradition, if you are a real traditional healer and a real medicine man or woman, the divine priest or priestess will go to the bush, nature, and they will go get the real object which they are the guardians of. It is a piece of metal about a half an inch thick. Now round with me when we're talking about our celestial ancestors and the wars that they fight in other realms to allow us to stay here on earth, to breathe and sustain life. Pieces fall into the water. So, as divine pieces of spaceships fell into the water, they kept the metal, and keeping that essence allowed the vibrations, frequencies, and energies of the Chimumbe beings to come through and allow them to be divine descendants of iron and creating iron and copper creations that we use every single day. Ashe. So, and I love that, beautiful souls. They saved this piece that hit the water, and divine descendants of creating metallic and metal creations for all beings, for the nations and nations to come. Yes. Now, this last being putting their hands up. This is why I save the best for last. Putting their hands up. Feeling. The wind just picked up. When they communicate with us, this is a divine celestial ancestor that we realmed with for generations and centuries. When they come to the lands, oneness with me, so that I can allow you to see what you need to see. And beautiful souls that do healing, soon as the hand is out, the energy is already set and at play. So, all that adds up. And the hypnotic spell on human beings. They put a hypnotic spell on human beings as well. And this all goes back to your vibration, frequency, and energy. And the vibration, frequency, and energy that you're giving out. All this adds up with our celestial ancestors and how we realm with oneness within all our shame. So, stay tuned. As y'all see, we're gonna dive and realm deeper. Now, the ancestors literally, truly wanted me to get on here and let y'all truly understand this earth, this plane that we are on, to breathe and sustain life. In that knowing, breathing and sustaining life has nothing to do with distractions, low vibrational demeanors that has nothing to do with self, breathing and sustaining life. So, as we align more to our divine oneness within self and allow soul family to align to us as we attract pure electromagnetic beings. Ashe. We align with more truths, more fruit. Pure love prevails. So yes, we'll do some more celestial ancestors and the fruit, the divine passion, Ashe, and the sirens, divine channeled message for someone. And it's beyond health. It's roaming deep. As I got that, literally, that ambulance siren you beautiful souls just heard. Someone meditate. Yoga. Do yoga. Go do a 15-minute yoga stretch today and see how your soul speaks back to you. All this adds up, especially when you're in the matrix and you know the messages as they're coming, just like time. Time is yet numbers and angelic numbers, which are messages. So, y'all already know. Always love, light, phenomenal healing. 1616. Peace and love.